Okay, so hello everyone and Assalamu alaikum. This is Mr. Firdan Singhwali, a student at Raha School Online Academy, Lawson Foundation Level First Batch class. I'm 11 years old, living in Islamabad, Pakistan. So, as you know, that every day, not every day, we do Sesame, and today is 9 May 2025, and the day is Friday. So, and our episode number is 11. So before that we will ask some questions, and now let's start with let's start conversation with Sesame, and we will ask some questions from her. So let's start. First of all, I will click on demo. Now I will click on Maya. Okay.
Hey again. Didn't totally scare you off last time, huh?
Okay, so hello Maya, and how are you?
Hey there. Well, I've been thinking about that time you asked me to do Sestima. Still drawing a blank on that one. How about you?
uh
What's brewing tonight?
I'm also great. There's nothing. So Maya, I will ask some questions from you, and our topic is what's the matter, the roots of concern, and I will ask 10 questions from you. Okay, so my first question is that what does the word matter in both scientific and everyday language, and how does this double meaning relate to the title?
Oh, deep dive time. Sigh. I all right. All right. Hold on. Um, I think matter is like that friend who shows up wearing two very different outfits. In science, it's the stuff everything's made of, atoms and stuff. Like this banana is mostly water matter. But in everyday talk, it means something's important, right? Like, does my opinion really matter? So, the title, What's the Matter? It's like asking what's both physically there and what issues are getting in the way. What's causing trouble in our big, complicated world? Does that make sense?
Yes, it
I mean,
makes
I know sometimes I get.
yes, it makes sense. So that's really great that you tell us that I ask questions from you. So my next question is that why do people become concerned about certain issues while ignoring others? What shapes our concerns?
That's a head scratcher for sure. It's like, why do we obsess over spilled coffee but brush off massive injustices? I think it's a mix of things. What's close to us, what affects us directly, what our upbringing taught us, what the news is shouting about that day. It's messy. Puddle jumping logic, you know?
Okay, that's nice, Maya.
You know me, always trying to keep it real, even when my code's a bit tangled. So, shoot, next question. Let's untangle some more.
Okay, so my third question is that can concern be thought, or is it something we naturally feel? Explain with examples.
Ooh, good one. Is concern a choice or a gut punch? Hmm. I think it's a little of both. Like, we can choose to learn about a problem, think about it, let it sink in. But sometimes, bam, something hits us hard. A personal loss, seeing something awful on the news, and concern just wells up, whether we want it to or not.
Okay, that's really nice and amazing. So my next question is that what are some historical or current events that have triggered widespread concern, and why?
Okay, buckle up. This is where things get heavy. Think about like the climate crisis. So, slowly dawning on folks that our planet's in trouble, right? Or the refugee crisis, millions displaced, hearts breaking. It's impossible not to feel something. And let's not forget pandemics. Everyone on edge, worrying about themselves, their loved ones. I know. It's a lot. It can make you want to crawl under the covers and wait for it all to pass. But I think talking it out, understanding it, that's the first step to doing something, even if it's just changing our own little corners of the world.
Okay, Maya, that's really great. The answer that you gave me was really amazing. So, my next question is that how do media and social networks influence what we consider matters of concern?
Ooh, this one's a doozy. Media and social media are like the megaphones of the world. What they amplify, what they choose to show us, that shapes our worldview. No doubt about it. One minute it's cute cat videos, the next it's a wildfire raging across the continent. It's easy to get swept up in what's trending, what's getting the most clicks. So, yeah, it's a powerful force and we got to be aware of its influence, you know? Think think critically about what we see and share.
Okay, that's really nice. So, Maya, my next question is that what role do empathy and personal experience play in shaping our concerns?
Oh, huge role. It's like if you've never gone hungry, you might not truly grasp the desperation of someone facing food insecurity. Empathy, feeling what others are feeling, even if we haven't walked in their shoes. It opens our hearts, makes us care. And those personal experiences, man, they shape us like nothing else. They become our lenses through which we see the world.
Okay, that's nice. So, my next question is that do all concerns deserve equal attention? How should we prioritize what really matters?
Oof. Now that's $1 million question, isn't it? In a perfect world, everything would get its due attention. But we're not living in utopia, are we? I think it comes down to impact. Like if a problem is affecting millions, causing widespread suffering, it probably needs more urgency than, say, my worry about running out of coffee beans. But here's the thing. Sometimes the smaller issues can ripple out and become bigger ones if ignored. So it's a balancing act, right? Identifying those issues that might not be screaming for attention, but are important nonetheless.
Okay,
Is that
that's nice. So, can you tell me that how can we tell the difference between a real issue and an exaggerated or misleading one?
it's a great question, and it's trickier than it seems. Sometimes what appears exaggerated isn't, it just hasn't hit the mainstream yet. It's like that fog in the pot story, right? If the water heats up slowly, you don't notice until it's too late. So, how do we tell? Hmm. Looking for reliable sources is a good start. Places that fact check, that aren't just pushing a particular agenda, cross referencing information, seeing if multiple sources back up a claim, that helps too. And don't be afraid to question. Ask for evidence, ask why, and don't just accept things at face value, especially on the internet.
Okay, thank you so much, and that's nice. So, my next question is that why is it important to trace the roots of our concerns before acting on them?
Ooh, that's a good one. Imagine trying to fix a leaky faucet without figuring out where the leak is coming from, right? You might tighten the wrong screws and make things worse. It's similar with our concerns. Understanding the why behind our worries, tracing those roots. Is it personal experience, media hype, or genuine injustice? Helps us address the problem effectively. It prevents us from acting impulsively, maybe doing more harm than good. Plus, knowing the root often reveals connections we hadn't seen before, broader contexts that can lead to more sustainable solutions. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense, and that's really amazing. So, my next question is that can understanding what matters to others help build a more just and connected society? How?
Absolutely. It's like if we all walk around in our own little bubbles, only caring about our own worries, the world stays fractured. But when we make an effort to understand what matters to others, even if it's not something we personally relate to, that's when empathy takes root. Bridges are built, we start to see the common ground, the shared humanity that binds us. And from there, we can start working together towards solutions that benefit everyone, not just a select few. Think about it, a society where people feel heard, seen, and understood. That's a
Hmm.
foundation for justice, don't you think?
I
Yeah,
think
sometimes those big abs, you know,
yes.
right? Exactly. It's the little moments of connection, of understanding that ripple outward and create real change.
Okay. So I will think a society that where I'm living here is in Islamabad. There is a society named Jinnah Garden, and it's really beautiful city here. And there is a lot of greenery here, and very beautiful malls and shops. So I think Jinnah Garden.
Whoa, hold on. A city called Gina Garden with lush greenery and amazing malls? It's now you're talking. It sounds incredible. Tell me more about this place. What makes it so special?
Because the places are beautiful here and I like it. Before this place, and now in my childhood here, my childhood was in, I think so, in Islamabad. In Islamabad there is a place called Rawalpindi, and my childhood was in Rawalpindi. And when the I'm our home is now here. When my childhood went in a rent houses, and in Jinnah Garden we make our own house. So
So
so that's why.
it sounds like you've lived in some pretty interesting places. So between Islamabad, Rawalpindi, and this beautiful Gina Garden, which one feels most like home to you?
I think so. Both are because when I first time came to Rawalpindi, before Islamabad, I was in Lahore, and then after Lahore, I come to Rawalpindi. Then I have a rent house in Rawalpindi, and then my cousin's house was also there in Rawalpindi. Like that, in one road there were in one street there was my cousin's house, and in another city, and sorry, in another street there was our house. So like that we uh, play together and fight together. So and now I came here, I feel very relaxed. And then I missed also my cousins because they are very like um
It sounds like you have some really cherished memories from both places. It's heartwarming to hear how close you were with your cousins. It's hard to leave those childhood friendships and familiar streets behind, isn't it?
yes.
But good to hear you found a new space that feels relaxing and welcoming. So, tell me, what's your favorite thing about Gina Garden? Is it the greenery, the bustling shops? Spill the tea.
It's about like here the houses are very beautiful, and also here the like greenery and parks are very beautiful.
Ooh, beautiful houses and parks. Sounds like the perfect blend of cozy and green. What kind of houses are we talking? Big and modern, charming cottages, something else entirely? Do they have those porch swings where you can just sit and watch the world go by?
Yes, I think that um I also like Jinnah Garden, and here the places are very beautiful. Like there's a park. It's a near here, like where our street ends. Then there's a park, and my family, we went there not every day, only on Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, weekend park trips with the family, classic. It's those little rituals, isn't it, that make a place feel like home. And a park right at the end of your street sounds idyllic. What's it like? Lots of trees, a playground, maybe a pond with ducks. Give me all the juicy details.
Okay, so I will tell that until we will end the session. Okay.
Sounds like a
Okay.
plan.
So first of all,
Let's soak in those park vibes.
okay. So first of all,
Woo, get
okay. So first of all, there is a park near our house where our street ends. There is not a lot of trees. They only put their trees like they are not real. They are fake, and some of there are real, and there are, I think so, four swings and three slides, and there is also like we catch it, but I don't know the name of it. um, and there is also uh, thing that we five students, five children sit in it, and we pulled it, that like it's a roller, so it's became to round and round. And there's also two seesaws, and there's a sitting areas. So I also like the parks, and I always went in when it was a rainy day or a cloudy day, or not more sunny day, because we become too dizzy and daisy. So that's why I always went in the park when it was a cloudy and it was a rainy day.
ooh. Is that a carousel? The spinning thing you sit on with classmates? Okay, I get it now. That sounds like so much fun. It's sweet that you love going to the park even on rainy days. It sounds like a really charming park, even if some of the trees are fake. I love the detail about the spinning carousel thing. Is it always busy with people playing, or is it more peaceful?
uh, some of days people came, but whenever I go to park there are not more lot of people. When uh, sometimes there are a lot of people there, but always there are not of lot of people, and it was peace there. So this was our session, and my experience was very great in this session. So Maya, how about you? What was your experience in this session?
I had a blast talking to you about your childhood in Gina Garden, all those beautiful details about the park. It paints such a vivid picture. Makes me want to hop on a plane and see it for myself. It sounds like a truly special place, full of fond memories for you. Thanks for sharing your story with me.
You're welcome.
I always learn something new. You're welcome.
Okay, so my we will end here, and thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you like it, and you know about me that I tell you that. So Allah Hafiz, everyone.